So hard to describe being out in the ocean, not knowing where you are, and then being on fire, not knowing where land is. At points, the current's pulling us out where we can't touch the ground. At times, I remember just telling her to make sure that she saves herself. Don't worry about if I start drowning out here, you save yourself.
You save yourself. Those heartbreaking words from a couple who lost almost everything in the Maui wildfires. Mike and Andresa Cicchino were left homeless and unemployed after the fire burned through their home and businesses. And the couple, as you heard, they said they treaded in the ocean. They treaded water for hours before they were rescued. And I want to bring back that couple now. Mike and Andresa, it is always great to see you. Andresa, I know that you prefer not to speak today. I appreciate you being here as well. Mike, can you tell us what life has been like for these nearly 20 days after this fire? How are you both doing?
Uh, it's been tough, not only emotionally but financially. We feel like we're not really getting any of the assistance that we need, which a lot of other people feel the same way. Mr. Garcia, the person you're speaking to before, for us, hit it on the nose. We are the 50th state here, and we're not being treated like we're U.S. citizens. We feel like we just got out of a fight for our life. Now we're back in another fight for our life to find home, to find a place to rest our head just that night. Um, I think I mentioned that we were not getting any help from federal government so far. Some people, I'm guessing, are getting the 700. We never received the 700, which I mean wouldn't go very far here in Hawaii. We're mostly getting help from private organizations, nonprofits, but even we're having trouble using their resources because Airbnb has been very difficult throughout all of this. It's been really tough. We're already we just want to heal emotionally, but in order to do that, we need to know where we're going to live.
Yeah, and I mean, when I speak with you, it's sort of this sense of everyone out for themselves, and you're sort of out there alone, having to figure it out. Is that what it's been like these last 20 days? Not only the emotional trauma of over this, and Andres, I mean, we are nearly 20 days out, and I can see how emotional this is for you still, how hard this is to talk about.
It's so hard.
I really appreciate you being here. I really do. What has it been like these last 20 days? Do you feel that the federal government has your back? Do you feel that you're getting the help you need?
No, absolutely not. And if you probably ask most locals, I can't speak for everybody, but we feel like we're not getting any help out here, at least from the federal government. They are helping, from what I understand, down on the ground to look for bodies, to clear out rubble, those type of things. But as far as the people that were displaced financially, they've been no help. They're basically asked, they act like they're the concierge service, kind of. Call this organization, they might be able to help you. Call this organization, they might be able to help you. But that's it. They even, as far as financially, said that we can apply for a loan, but we're not thinking about borrowing money from. We don't know how we're even going to pay back if we take a loan. So we're scared to even take a loan right now.
Sure.
And I feel that it's unfortunate that the government is letting us borrow our taxes back with, and then we have to pay it back with interest. It's, at least let us borrow money and then we can pay it back. But, we shouldn't be paying interest on it.
Yeah. I do want to ask you about the lawsuit that Maui County filed against Hawaiian Electric. They claim that it was the utility's power lines, which were not properly maintained, that came down in those heavy winds and sparked, causing the fire. What is your take on this? Is this the right move?
I believe it is. I believe they need to be held accountable. They knew about that this could have happened a long time ago. There's so many things that they could have put in place to prevent this from happening over the years. I think we had a fire about 5 years ago that almost burned down our whole town. They haven't really done anything since then. So yeah, they need to be held accountable for what they did and what they're continuing to do to us.
And Mike, can I ask? I mean, the last time we spoke, the sense I got from you is that you feel that Americans in the continental U.S. don't really understand, that we're not being told the truth of what is happening there. What is the truth of what is happening on the ground where you are?
Well, first, I know in the beginning, I felt like our local government wasn't being transparent. I feel like they've been getting a lot of pressure, so things have started to change in that that area. They are trying to be a little bit more transparent. But as far as like on a and there's not much they can really do. But on like a federal level, there's been absolutely no help. Like I mentioned, it's just organizations, churches that have been helping us. We feel like a lot of the people, it's not like people's fault if they live in the continental US. They don't, they're not the ones in charge of the government. The government's supposed to be the one that's taking care of us and helping us. Actually, people from all over the world, Texas, California, Japan, that's how we've been surviving right now, is they've been donating to our GoFundMe. They've been helping out other people's GoFundMe. So I highly encourage that people out there that do want to help, go on GoFundMe, look for people that have been in that wildfire, because that's how we're surviving. If we didn't have you folks that are watching this right now helping, we wouldn't be we'd be in a lot more trouble than we are. And there's people that are in worse situations than we are right now, and they need your help too, not just us.
Mike and Andresa Cicchino, I always appreciate your time, and thank you so much for taking the time to check back in with us. Wishing you all the best. Thank you.
Of course. Thank you for having us.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.